Welcome to Hero's Journey Hypnotherapy, where you can indulge in curiosity. Before we begin, please ensure you're in a nice, quiet location where you will not be disturbed. This session is designed to lead you into a deep, restorative state, so it's ideal to listen to this as you go to bed. Do not use this hypnosis if you're operating machinery or driving. Now find a position that feels right for you. Move your body slightly and find that perfect spot of comfort. And when you're ready, you can allow your eyes to just gently close and take a nice, long, slow breath in. And as you exhale, let the weight of the day begin to drop away from your shoulders. And as you take another breath, you can allow your mind to settle, knowing that the next few minutes there is nowhere to be and nothing else you need to do. And you are here now, and you downloaded this file, and you downloaded it to learn how to cope with stress better. And you are here now in an open and learning state. But you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself and allow yourself to become deeper and deeper and calmer. And it's okay if you move once or twice. And I don't know quite what this is going to look like for you. And I don't know what stresses you're under at the moment in your life. But I do know that there are resources deep inside you that can cope with anything the world throws at it. Imagine now in your mind's eye a place of absolute peace. It may be a place that you've been to before, or it might be one that you are creating right now. Perhaps it's a quiet beach at sunset, a sun-drenched meadow, a quiet room, some place that you know, or at least feel you know. See the colours there, are they vivid and soothing? Feel the temperature of the air. It's exactly how you like it. And hear the gentle sounds of this place. It might be the wind and leaves, the soft rhythm of water, the hum of the world. This is your sanctuary. This is your place. And as you maybe take one more deep breath and just move again if you need, and just let your body become very still and very quiet. In this beautiful place, you see a staircase leading downward. There are 10 steps, and these steps will lead you deeper and deeper into relaxation, and deeper into your own subconscious mind. 10, taking the first step and feeling heavier. 9, you can release the muscles in your jaw and face. And going deeper now, and the world just fading away. And as your jaw and face relax, you go down to 8, and down through the neck and shoulders, and just releasing any tension at all At 7, you can now really just relax your breathing. Effortless, just let it happen. In and out. And at 6, you're halfway down, and now you can afford a profound sense of safety. At 5, deeper still, and as the shoulders relax, maybe that feeling goes down your arms, all the way down to your fingertips, down through your chest. And at 4, you can let the remaining tension go, down through your abdomen, through your back, down through your thighs, your buttocks, down through your legs and feet even. And at 3, you now can be very calm, and you can trust yourself here, and you can be so still. And at 2, you're almost at the bottom now. Deep, deep down and relax. And as you stand and visualize yourself standing at the bottom of the stairs, you can look out towards the horizon and you see it, and in the distance there is a grey town, and it's called Fedupville. And you can see the grey smokestacks of the endless grind. You see the hazy fog of money worries, the cluttered streets of work stress, the heavy clouds of family obligations and health concerns. It looks grimy, it looks exhausting. It's a place that piles up to-do lists that never seem to shrink. And just while you feel that this is all you can cope with and that you are fed up, while you all have to deal with commitments and obligations, these are the things that make up your life. You can learn to let go of the stress that they cause you, and you can choose how to carry them. Now you can turn away from the view of Fedupville and look in front of you. And there's a sturdy wooden shelf, and on this shelf there are several small clean boxes. The lids are open, but the boxes are currently empty, and each box has a nice, neat, white label. I want you to reach down into the grime of Fedupville and identify just one stressor. Perhaps it's a work project, a conversation you've been dreading. Maybe it's just a piled up anxiety around day-to-day living. But I want you to identify one very specific thing. And now pick it up and study it in your hand. Notice its shape and its weight. And now is the power of your mind to shrink that worry, that stressor, down and make it smaller. Smaller, smaller, smaller. Watch it shrink. It goes from big and heavy and ugly down to the size of a marble, and now down to a grain of rice. And as it shrinks, even down to a grain of sand, it loses its power over you. Now you find the box labelled with that. It might be work or health or family, and place their tiny grain of stress inside and close the lid. It's still there, but it's contained, and it's no longer a pile, but it is a file, and you can choose when you open it. Now take another stressor. Observe it. Reach down, pick it up, look at it. Realize that it's actually just a thing, and it's not who you are. It might be thoughts that you have. No, you are not your thoughts. But you can shrink this down until it's tiny and manageable, and place it in its respective box. This is an important skill, to not let stresses pile up. We handle them one at a time, and then when you're ready, you can take them down and deal with them one at a time. I'm going to give you a few moments now of silence to identify any other stresses. You staying nice and relaxed, deep and very calm. And you can identify those stresses, pick them up just one at a time, place them into their own small box on the shelf, shrink it down, and get another one. I'm just going to leave you for a moment. I'll be back soon. And when I do come back, you will hear a small chime before my voice. You can come back to this place anytime you like. You might find that with a lot of things you deal with the big stresses first, and you unpack those, and you file them away, and then take away the power of the stress, and then you might find there's other smaller stresses. You can repeat the same thing regardless how small it is, and soon you might find that you are coping so much better. Oftentimes, when we have stress in our lives, we find things will trigger us that are not related to the thing that is upsetting us. How many times do we get upset with a slow driver or somebody that's just in our way, when really the big problem is something that's going on elsewhere? With this method, it's not about ignoring, it's about compartmentalizing them, breaking them down. We don't pancake these stresses, we put one at a time into a box. And as your shelf is organized and the boxes are closed, you can allow yourself to feel a shift. And that shift is to a new place, a place called Coping Town, and you start to wander away from Fedupville to this new location. You are leaving Fedupville behind and moving to Coping Town. In Coping Town, things are tidy, things are organised, and when you feel a new stressor trying to pile up, you will simply see this shelf in your mind, and you will take the stress, identify it, look at it, shrink it down, and box it. You can deal with these things one at a time with a clear head and a calm heart. And over the next few days, you may even notice that some of these boxes simply disappear. They weren't yours to carry anyway. In Coping Down, you learn to be resilient, and you learn to know what's yours and what's not yours. And you learn that getting stressed out about the guy that's driving a bit slow in front of you is not really about that. That every moment, regardless whether you're sitting in traffic, whether you're in a work meeting, whether you've got a deadline to meet, every moment is precious for you. Now you can allow yourself to feel a wonderful sense of relief. Your mind is quiet, your body is heavy and warm. If you are listening to this at night, you are now ready to drift off into a deep, restorative and calm sleep. The boxes are closed. The shelf is secure and you are safe. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, going into a deep, deep, deep sleep by counting from 5 to 1. Will just allow you to drift off into a very, very refreshing sleep. 5, deep peace. 4, letting go. 3, aligning yourself with your body in the bed.